This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
About to bring gold back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
And how sweet it is! A state gold medal for the Union Scotties!
And the Neshannock Lancers are your 2A softball champions. The trophy lifted high.
The 10th seed Union Scotties are WPIAL champions.
Not a Cinderella story, a championship story here.
And your 2023 WPIL 2A Girls Champions, the Shenango Wildcats.
The pitch from Bruce, here it comes. Look at this! Union wins it! The Union Scotties have rallied to win the WPIAL Championship.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
Working down inside and alley-oop the young gun.
She'll strike it and score!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game. Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
And welcome back to the Washington Center Physical Therapy pregame show. Let Norm Gabriel and the staff at Washington Center Physical Therapy get you back on your feet. Visit Washington CENTREPT. That's CENTREPT.com to schedule your appointment. Jay, let's start off with the visiting Union Scotties, WPIL champion, state runner-ups, 13-4 last year. Number 10 seed coming out of the 10 seed, winning the Wpial last year. Last week they defeated Mohawk 40-36. They were down 35-26 with less than 3 minutes left. Scored with 32 seconds left for the victory. Braylon Thomas picked up right where he left off, Jay. 191 yards passing last week with 3 TDs and 121 rushing yards with 2 TDs. Talk a little bit about Braylon Thomas.
I'll tell you what, Braylon Thomas is a real deal. He has 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards passing coming into this year, and he can do it all.
Yeah, last week, we can't forget about Jay Rona from last week for Mohawk, Jay. He threw for 375 yards last week and 5 TDs. We've seen a lot of Jay Rona. He had a great, but Jay Rona not here tonight. He's out somewhere else. But Coach Nitabala, he's in his second year. He won the WPIL, where we mentioned the WPIL and the runner-up in the PIAA. That was the first outright title for Union. They tied Avonworth back in 1959. The Union Scotties have still not won its conference title since 1979. Coach Nitabala was the assistant under Coach Bob Pelko at West Day and Mount Lebanon, and also he coached the assistant coach at Clarion and Edinburgh. This is his first coaching job. His dad, Rich, won 192 games at Western Beaver and 3 titles. His coach, plus Nitabala, he played under the great coach Joe Hamilton from Blackhawk, who's the second winningest coach all time. He was a 3-time All-American safety. So I think he learned a lot about the coaches he played for and who he coached under.
I'll tell you what, it takes a lot of coaches to teach you. If they like to listen, they can learn a lot off the older coaches.
So we're going to also hear a little bit about Mike Gunn. Last year he rushed for 600 yards, 201 reception yards, 15 total TDs. Last year he scored a TD 6 different ways. The kick return and punt return and interception and rush. Those are easy ones. The reception, but plus he threw a TD last year for your 6-1. He set the freshman record with 6 interceptions, and he's over 12 for a career. And I like the stat, too, of his receptions. He didn't drop a pass last year, which is quite impressive also.
I'll tell you, that is impressive.
So that's a little bit about the Union Area Scotties. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll come back and talk a little bit about the Ellwood City Wolverines. You're listening to high school football and watching high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
After 2 shoulder surgeries, my doctor wanted me to go to his physical therapy, which was out of town, and I chose Washington Center Physical Therapy.
The availability is absolutely amazing. When we call to get an athlete in, we get them in the exact same day.
I see many patients preoperatively for orthopedic surgeries. Those patients who use Washington Center have the best outcomes.
The bottom line is Washington Center Physical Therapy is your best choice for physical therapy.
Call us at Washington Center Physical Therapy, serving the community for over 20 years.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAT Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Welcome back to our Washington Center Physical Therapy pregame show. Your doctor orders physical therapy. Let him tell you have a choice of where you can go. Choose Washington Center Physical Therapy, centrally located in downtown Newcastle. The Ellwood City Wolverines, Jay, 1-0 this year. Defeated Brentwood 27-26 last week in an exciting game. Last year they broke a 27-game conference losing streak and a 25-game losing streak, all under Coach Dan Bradley, his second year at Ellwood City. Jay, how about Coach Bradley? Had a chance to talk to him before the game. Doing a fantastic job here so far in his second year.
Yeah, like I said, he was 2-8 overall last year and 1-6 in the conference, but he returns 45 players. He has 18 juniors on the team, so they were all sophomores last year. So a year experience, it should be a lot better.
Also coached at Stowe Rocks. He was 23-3 at Stowe Rocks with 2 finals. Also coached the Ambridge for a couple years. Osh for 6 years, where he won a championship and a runner-up. He was 49-19 at Our Lady of Sacred Heart, winning that championship in 2018. Ellwood City, they have one WPIL championship, and that was in 1925. So it's been 98 years since the Ellwood City Wolverines have won a championship. But they have 2 runner-ups in 1944 and 1987. And we got to talk to Coach Bradley, Jay, about this year. He's also going to be the basketball coach for the Ellwood City Wolverines.
He said he really didn't think he wanted to do it, but he said, we can't find anybody else. Please do it. He says, I guess I will. He talked to his wife, and she said, go for it.
Well, he did it before. He was the Avonworth coach. I believe it's when he was coaching Osh when he was there, and he was also coaching Avonworth basketball, correct. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. They were returning the quarterback this year, Chris Smalley, only a junior. Last year struggled a little bit, 940 yards passing, 5 TDs, but the key 15 interceptions last year for Chris Smalley. But last week, Jay, only 134 yards, 1 TD, but no interceptions. Talk to Coach Bradley a little bit about Chris Smiley also.
He also said that he was 8 for 16 and there was 4 drops, so that was a pretty good percentage there.
Then the main guy we're going to be talking about all night is Elijah Palmer McCain. Last year, 1,232 yards rushing, 13 TDs. Last week he ran for 169 yards, and we got to see Palmer McCain last year, Jay, and he was just absolutely dynamite.
That's one of the keys to the game tonight. For Union, they're going to have to stop him. Even the Union coach said, we're going to have to stop that man.
You're giving my works in progress paint services keys to the game away right now. Come on,
sorry
you're
about
supposed
that.
to talk Ellwood City. I'm supposed to talk Union, but yeah, that's going to be one of them for sure. So let's talk a little bit about our keys to the game tonight. Anyways, they are sponsored by the Works in Progress Paint Services. So let's go ahead and your keys to the game here today for the Ellwood City Wolverines, Jay.
I say they have to keep Union off the field. Last week, Union ran 82 plays, and Mohawk only ran 43 plays in the game. And you got to keep Braylon Thomas off the field and try to dominate the play. You know, they have to keep the field in their position, keep the ball in their position for a long time.
So we're going to say Ellwood City on the offense and keep Union offense off the field if you can. So we're going to look at these keys to the game later on in this first half. My keys to the game right now for Union, somehow, some way, you got to stop Palmer McCain. You can't give up that big play. Last week, 25 carries, 169 yards. He's got breakaway speed. You got to limit his success if you can. He's going to get the ball a lot. If you can limit him and not let him get that big play and control the game. And for Ellwood City also, you have your home crowd here. And if you can create some turnovers somehow and get this crowd behind you, because this should be a fun crowd here tonight on a beautiful sunny Friday night. Try to get this crowd into the game. Try to create, if you can get a couple turnovers early on and try to get an early lead and try to use the momentum. So that's your works in progress paint services. Keys to the game. You can call Joe Wright, 724-714-4294 to discuss your next painting or window cleaning project. Now let's look for our starting lineups brought to you by Dorn Concrete, laying the foundation for your team. Don't let just anybody lay the foundation for your home or business. Visit dornconcrete.com for your free estimate today. Jay, I'll let you take over the starters for the Union Scotties and for the Ellwood City Wolverines.
So we'll start with the Ellwood City since I have it right in front of me. Quarterback is going to be Chris Smiley. Left tackle is going to be Evan Tweedell. And Maddox Singer's another one of the linemen. The center is Logan McClymans. Right guard is Shane Lutz. Right tackle is Rydar Grinnan. And the wide receivers are Dominic Koch, Michael Walters, Josh Gilchrist. Tight end is going to be Drake Davis. And your running back is going to talk about a lot, Elijah Palmer McCain and Luciano Garrett. And he had one touchdown and 69 yards rushing with 8 carries last week. And starting for Union tonight, the quarterback is going to be Braylon Thomas. Wide receiver is going to be Anthony Roper. And also Lucas Stanley and Dane Jonke. Mike Gunn's going to be one of their wide receivers. Grayson Blakely is going to be a running back. And starting for the line is Denon Bowen, Ryan Hupp, a new starter, Robert McCurdy. And that's the starting lineup for the offense.
Yeah, and we're going to take one more quick break, and we'll be back with our starting lineups for the defensive side of the ball. You're watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field. Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapies. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Nuvii, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Back to our Washington Center Physical Therapy pregame show. Now it's going to be time for our starting lineups again by Dorn Concrete. With over 30 years of experience, Dorn Concrete's a team of contractors who went laying down the blocks for your home or office jobs. So Jay, our defensive starters for the Ellwood City Wolverines and the Union Scotties.
Okay, for the defense for Union, Andrew Gettings is going to be starting linebacker. Mike Gunn is going to be another linebacker. And Grayson Blakely is going to be a defensive back. Andrew Cartwright is going to be a defensive back. And Nick Cook's going to be starting linebacker tonight. Lucas Stanley will be defensive back. Denon Brown will be starting defensive line. And then you have Jamel Mitchell as a defensive back. Jordan Brown as a defensive lineman, and Jordan Kelly as the other defensive back. For Union, let me get for Ellwood City.
Okay.
Defensive end is Maddox Singer and Caden Docchio. Defensive tackle is Evan Twildell, Shane Lutz, and Perry Dubois. Defensive end is Ryder Grinnan. Outside linebackers, Ethan Peterson and Jacob Ettinger. Middle linebackers, Declan O'Brien. Outside linebackers, Luciano Gergrick and Michael Walters. Cornerbacker, Richard Curtin, Trent Schilling. Safety is Declan Gray. The other safety is Dominic Kogue or Deloney Curry. Quarterback is Elijah Palmer McCain and Trent Schilling. And the kicker is Caitlin Kreitzer. The punter is Declan Gray. Return is Deloney Curry.
And those are your starters. Sponsored you by Dorn Concrete, laying the foundation for your team. When it comes to your residential or commercial concrete services, you need a team you can rely on. Call Dorn Construction for your free estimate today. Did I somehow give you my roster for Ellwood City? I'm looking here. It should be there. It is.
There it is.
Okay,
right.
I did somehow get into your hands, so now I feel a little bit better now. As we're getting ready as the Union Scotties come onto the field, it's blue and white versus blue and white today, Jay. Ellwood City's the home will have the blue with white, but Union will have white with blue here tonight. So the Ellwood City Blue Funk Band, we didn't get a chance to hear their national anthem tonight because the anthem a little early tonight, so we unfortunately did not get them. But you'll be hearing them from halftime. We'll have both shows later on tonight at halftime. I want to thank the Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen, family-owned and operated general contractor for 4 generations. Their extensive construction experience, design capabilities, and creative process allows us to help any project and meet any challenge, building for community for over 70 years. And I want to thank Health and Motion Physical Therapy. Also tonight, there's no referral needed to visit Health and Motion Physical Therapy. Come in for a 15-minute consultation and save those unnecessary trips to the doctor's office. Don't wait months to start feeling better. Notice a difference after your first visit. Call 724-856-3683 and they'll get you in the office within 48 hours. Thanks to LGKG for sponsoring tonight's halftime show. When we get there, they're an insurance company not always on your side. The law offices of Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George are. Visit them at lgkg.com for a free consultation. And here comes the Ellwood City Wolverines. They looked a little pumped up. The American flag coming in. And we're going to do our best for seeing the field here because we're looking right into the sun these first 20 minutes or so. So we apologize for the screen, possibly with the camera shot. We're going to do our best we can on the camera also. As we get ready for week 1 conference standings. There's nobody to play. There's everybody still no games played yet. Beaver Falls, Ellwood City, and Freedom in the MAC conference, along with Mohawk, Neshannock, New Brighton, Riverside, and Western Beaver. We have Laurel and Neshannock being played on the other side of our doubleheader here tonight. And then the Big 7, Laurel, Southside Beaver, Union, Rochester, Northgate, Shenango, and Summit Academy, which we're going to be going to Summit Academy this year, Jay, on I believe it's October 26th, if I'm not mistaken. A rare, if not maybe first ever Thursday afternoon football game in the WPIL.
I don't think they play evening games at Summit Academy.
No, there are no lights. They usually play Saturday afternoons, but the WPIL would like every game to be done by Friday so they can have the pairing show and everything being done on Saturday. Everything's already figured out and done. So that's why they want to get that Summit Academy game in, and they agreed to do it on Thursday at 12:30 because by 3:30 you could probably get the game in, but then you're worried about getting dark, and it's just safer to do it this way, so they're going to play at 12:30. That's way down the road. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great news tonight. There is no Henry sighting here tonight. But the referees are going out. 6 referees here tonight, which is good. Some cases there have to go 5 referees, which you don't really want to do that, but they do have 6 referees here tonight. Jay, I'm going to read some numbers off for you.
Okay.
For Ellwood City, 2, 5, 13, 55 are your captains. 2, 5, 13, and
I looked him on the way out, and I can't see.
Okay, Palmer, McCain, Docio. Boy, really tough to
2,
see.
3, and 25.
2, 5, 13. That's
2,
Palmer, McCain, Curry, and Docio.
For Union was Braylon Thomas, Andrew Cartwright, and Grayson Blakely were the captains.
Boy, it's just going to be fun for the first 30 minutes.
I can see. I got a hat on, Lisa. I think I can see.
Well, that's good. Yeah, the binoculars they're going to help, but they're not going to help because you get that at the 40 to, between the 40s is 40 to 30 yard line is really kind of tough.
Forget the binoculars right now for me. I'll just use my hat.
We are getting ready as Ellwood City going deep to receive is Daylon Curry. He is on the right, along with Dante Pierce. He was the first team all-conference kick returner last year, Jay.
And the kicker is Braylon Thomas, looks like, for Union.
Yeah. Thomas does a little bit of everything.
He's definitely what they call the Swiss Army knife.
So we are getting ready. Welcome aboard. Week 1 getting ready to start. Thomas lines it up. And here we go. It's a squib kick. It's going to be picked up by get to the 35 down to the 42-yard line.
Anthony Barbario.
Thank you. So it'll be 1st and 10. And I'll let you try. Yeah, good. You're already on top of it right there, Jay. Thank you. And Chris Smalley will come out to do the chores for the running back. What a gorgeous night. This is just absolute ideal weather for football.
Other than the sun for the first half hour or so, it's great. But like I said, I can see pretty good, Lee.
So Smalley under center. Palmer McCain set behind him. 9 men in the box. Goes to Palmer McCain. Tries to get outside, but a nice tackle there. Tripped up on the far side. That's number 24. That was Mike Gunn. So Palmer McCain.
Gained about 2.
Give him 2 yards.
Yep.
Come up with a 2nd and 8. Ellwood City not going to be in a hurry. They don't run a rush offense. Typical pro-style type offense. Going to take their time. Trying to see who that sidecar is, Jay. If you can get a chance. And Union jumps off sides. That will get a chance. That's number 9, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Luciano Gagrick.
So that's a 5-yard penalty. Make a 2nd and 3. Union a little antsy there. Smalley got him on the hard count.
Yeah, it's early. He'll settle down.
We said that last week.
2 different teams playing last week.
That's true. So 2nd down, and they call it 4. Inside handoff, and maybe getting a couple. Good hard yards there. Not Palmer McCain. Let's see who that was. Coming up off the bottom of the pile is Gagrick. So he goes for 2 yards. Bring up 3rd and about 2 from the 50-yard line. Again, Coach Bradley in his 2nd year will call the plays. Always a joy talking to Coach Bradley.
That's the 2nd time I talked to him. I really enjoy. Like I said, he's very informative, and he's really decent to talk to.
Smalley shotgun. Little pass in the slot, complete. Down to 35, 30. Breaks another tackle, 25 on his feet down to the 22-yard line. 28-yard line. Yard gain complete to DeLon Curry, first down.
Tackled by Braylon Thomas. He was the last one to get him before he would have went in towards the end zone.
Just a little pass in the slot there, Jay.
He went up the middle and broke out to the outside, and he had a lot of green.
So DeLon Curry. We saw that speed. Gets that first down. The DeLon Price also runs on the track team as Palmer McCain gets it. Tries to cut inside and stop for a short gain. They're going to give him about 4. Didn't think he got that much there, Jay, but they're going to mark him at the 18-yard line, so a 4-yard gain. Actually, it looks like a 19-yard line. Let's give him 3 on the play. Make a 2nd and 7. It's interesting. The sticks say the 19. Now that Sticks says the 19. The ball looks like it's on the 18.
Yeah, 18 and a half maybe.
2nd down, 7. Inside handoff. Gagrick stopped there on the inside of the line, brought down by Cartwright. Another short 2-yard gain. Bring up third and about 5. The scoreboard's a little off right now. Looks like about 3rd and 3. They say 3rd and 7.
No, that was 3rd and 3, Lee.
Okay. Down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it looks pretty close there.
Caitlin Kreitzer, the kicker for Ellwood City, can probably go about 40 yards, so probably in her range. If they don't get this, we'll see. Palmer McCain breaks one tackle, trying to push forward, and he's going to be very, very close to a first down.
I think he has it, Lee.
The 6', 205-yard running back, and looks like they're only going to give him 2. Decision time early on.
The kicker's on the sideline.
Kreitzer not coming in, so 4th and short. Gonna like the decision early on here, Jay.
Tell you what, they think they can make it.
Opening drive.
Pretty good size offensive line, and like I said, they've been back from last year, so there's a good chance they're going to make it.
Trying to draw them off sides right now. Nope. Inside handoff. Gagrick, he's got the first down. He's got more. He's inside the 10 down to the 8. 1st and goal. Big 6-yard gain there for Gagrick. So getting it done down on the ground here, Jay. Only one pass here early on. Everything else on the ground.
Well, usually Ellwood City does not like to pass that much. The quarterback's improving, but they depend on the running game.
There's Palmer McCain trying to go left side. Runs over a man, still on his feet, down to the 2-yard line. Absolutely destroyed one of the Union defenders.
I think it was tackled by Grayson Blakely there. And Blakely took the blunt of that run.
Yeah, I think he originally ran over Cartwright. Bring down 2nd and goal. Clock down to 7 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Only step back, Palmer McCain. Why not give it to him? Will he get in? No, he does not. Good strong tackle on the inside. Looks like brought down by Denon Bowen. Also on the baseball team is Denon. A short 1-yard gain, be 3rd and goal.
Scoreboard has 3rd and 2, but looks close. Well,
yeah, about 3rd and 2. 3rd and goal.
Yep.
Palmer McCain. Expect to play action here. Let's see. Fake handoff, and Smalley gets in for the touchdown. Faked it to Gagrick and then went in right on slot inside. There's your 2-yard touchdown. Ellwood City strikes early, 7-0.
Tell you what, he took it right up the middle and took it right in. No problem at all getting it in. Good push by the offensive line.
Now Caitlin Kreitzer in for the extra point. Soccer-style kicker. Little high snap, kick up, and it is good. With a score, Ellwood City 7, Union nothing. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout. You're watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
believe that was 9.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9 ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
And welcome back. Your Joseph's Marketplace scoring recap. 10 plays, 5:35 off the clock. A 2-yard run by Chris Smalley, 7-0. Joseph's Marketplace been around since 1915. Union trails 7-0. Braylon Thomas and Mike Gunn deep to receive. And it's a little squib pick. Kick going to be picked up by Union early on there.
By Gianni Million.
It's a Million, the freshman. And Union will take the offense. So you can check out Joseph's Marketplace. Check out their cafe and bakery section like we did last year, Jay.
I actually went up there and I got a great fish dinner during Lent.
JosephsNC.com, 1st and 10. Scotties. Braylon Thomas, the pitch to Gunn, fumbles the ball, and he gets back. So a 6-yard loss for Mike Gunn.
Gunn was very smart just to fall on the ball and try to pick it up and run.
Actually, it's making a 5-yard loss. Pitch was good. This Gunn just dropped it. Bring up 2nd and 15.
Looks like Union has a little bit of opening jitters, but we'll see how they make.
5 wide receivers. They spread and let Thomas do his thing, but he couldn't do his thing because a great tackle there by Evan Twiddell. The nose tackle, all conference on the offensive end, but stops Thomas for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and long, Jay.
Thomas thought he had some opening, and he reached there with one hand and pulled him down. Good tackle by Twiddell.
So 3rd and long. Actually about 16 as they spread the field. 3 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. Thomas back to pass, a little swing pass out there to Gunn, who drops the ball. So not the way you want to start for the Scotties. A 5-yard fumble recovered, a 1-yard loss, and then another drop pass. So 3 and out.
If he would have caught that ball, I don't think he would have made too much because there was defensive backs over there ready to tackle.
Daylon Curry, the sophomore, steps back deep to receive. And Thomas, the all-everything, will do the kicking. Only one man back. See if Ellwood City brings somebody. Low snap, Thomas able to handle it. And looks like he will punt it. It's partially blocked too. And the ball's gonna roll forward and be touched at the 27-yard line. So a 2-yard kick. Almost looked like it might have been a fake there, Jay.
I think he mishandled the snap and he was gonna kick it, and then he figured, no, I better run, then I better kick, and he should have kicked, I think, right off the bat.
The clock down to 4:45 to go here, first half.
Ball was knocked down by Caden Cavanaugh.
So Medore Bonner Law change of possession. The local firm with deep ties in the community. Visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com to see how they can serve you. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. 4:45 to go here, first quarter. 7-0 Ellwood City. Tight bunch here. Pullman McCain trying to break it through outside. Cuts it back inside and gets a good 3 to 4 yards. So Union so far containing them. Gets 3 yards. Bring up 2nd and 7. Again, I want to thank Joseph's Marketplace Specials Daily at the new cafe and bakery. Follow them on Facebook to see what's cooking today. Inside handoff again. Gagrick gets down to about the 21-yard line. Not the again, the 22.
Tackled by Andrew Cartwright that time.
Give another 2 yards. Bring up 3rd and about 6. It's a nice crowd on hand here today. Ellwood City bringing a lot of their students out there to the far right. We got 3rd and 6. Smalley will work shotgun.
I think it's about time for a play action.
Palmer McCain stands to his right. Smalley looking, great time. Decides to tuck it and runs, avoids 1 tackle, gets down to the 19-yard line. But a 4-yard gain. Let's see if they're going to bring on Kreitzer or they're going to go for it on 4th and 3. Kreitzer's going to stay on the bench with 3 minutes to go here, first quarter.
4th and 2.
A lot of options here. With Ellwood City leading 7-0. 4th down. Palmer McCain dots behind Smalley. Would think he's going to get the ball. Trying to draw him off sides again. Clock down to 5, and then they're going to snap, and they're going to get a Ponce insurance timeout, or did somebody move?
I think the offensive lineman moved.
Ooh, Union moved. Ellwood City moved. So not a good penalty there. Bring it up to about 4th and 8 now.
Kreitzer's still not coming into the game.
Nah, that's probably a little. That's going to be 41 yards, so decide to go for it in 4th and 8. Play clock down to 3. Can they get this off? They do. Smalley back to pass, throws down the middle, wide open! Caught, touchdown! Michael Wallers!
He was wide open and led him perfectly, and he held on the ball.
What a great throw by Chris Smalley also, Jay.
Tell you what, that was perfect throw.
So he's 2 for 2 with the 52 yards, and great job by Walters to come down with that. 13-0 Ellwood City. It's the way you want to start a ball game.
I'll tell you what, they're jumping on him right now.
Snap, up, kick. It is good with a score 14-0 Ellwood City. We'll be back. You're watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
And welcome back for the kick. Another squibbler, picked up by Gunn on the right side at the 18. 20-25, going to try to get outside. It's got some room. Look out, 30, 35, 40, 45. Flag comes down. It's coming back. A hold or a block in the back at the 40-yard line will negate a good return. Our Joseph's Marketplace scoring recap. 4 plays, 27 yards. a
27-yard
pass from Smalley to Walters. Making it 14-0, Ellwood City. And that is going to push it back to about the 30-yard line. Our halftime show is coming up. LGKG halftime show. Let their law firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers guide you through the legal process. Luxembourg, Garvin, Kelly, and George, keeping promises for over 80 years.
Union's going to have to see if they can get something going here. Of course, it's early in the game, and it's only 14-0. They were behind last week, come back, but Ellwood City's really, they're playing good ball right now. Or should I say Union's not playing too good ball.
Four wides to the left, one to the right. Thomas takes the high snap and will go left side. Trying to get the corner, he does. 40, 45, look out, 50. He's gone. Just like that, 70 yards, Braylon Thomas cuts the lead to 14-6. 70 yards untouched.
Once he hit that corner and he got in the open field, he was gone. Showed that speed he has.
That's the way you like to answer.
That's right.
That was set up. You put the four wides, Jay, in for the blocking. And they always go for two, so.
No, they said this year they have a kicker. That's what I was told. And they have a kicker.
There we go.
Surprise, surprise.
And that's going to be Lucas Stanley who's kicking. One of the famous of the four Stanley brothers. Straight on kicker. Gets it up and good. 14-7. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You're watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Marketplace scoring recap. One play, 70 yards. Braylon Thomas, 70-yard run. Answer back, Jay, just 22 seconds later. It's a good response.
Tell you what, that's how you want to respond. Maybe not make it Union. They were playing a little tentative at first. Might change the way they're playing.
May want to make sure you check out the Red Zone on Wilmington Road. Spirit Sales can help raise big money for your organization. You can fill out a form, and the Red Zone does the rest. 14-7. 1:44 to go here, first quarter. Thomas, the kick. We got to deal with Sun for about 15 more minutes. Up man taking it at the 28-yard line. We'll get up to about the 37 is Anthony Barbario. He's on the baseball team. And Jay, in third grade, good old Anthony Barbario was second place in a Halloween contest. How about that stat for the night? Wore a headless uniform back in third grade.
That's a stat, Lee. I'm sure he's proud you said it on the air to all the listeners.
It was in the newspaper, so I'm sure he heard of it. First down and 10. Parker McCain, inside handoff, nowhere to go. Brought down by Jamal Mitchell, the 5'7", 760-pound linebacker. 2-yard loss. Jay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carries for Paul McCain. His biggest has been 5 yards, so they're doing a good job on him.
So far.
Yeah.
He's sort of like Braylon Thomas. He gets in the outside, he's going to be gone.
Brings up second down and 12. Smalley back to pass, looking. Being flushed out of the pocket, now just throws it away. That's the new rule in high school football. Once you get out of that tackle, it's not considered like a tackle box, but outside that little box area, Coach John Years described it earlier. Once you get out, as long as that ball gets back to the line of scrimmage, it's considered a pass.
Do you like that call, Lee, or not?
Yes, I do, actually.
I think it's a good play. Smart play by the quarterback.
Bring on 3rd and 12. 1:02 to go here, first quarter. Being rushed again, and he's brought down from behind.
Andrew Cartwright. Right up the middle. Looks like he's almost untouched.
So first sack of the game. Bring up 4th and long. Going back to doing the punting is going to be Declan Gray. And he will have to punt because there's about a 10-second differential on the clock.
Gunn and Thomas back to receive. Good high kick. Gunn calls for the fair catch at the 42-yard line with about 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Coming up after the game, we'll announce our Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Dr. Maley, Dr. Ojera, and Dr. Bowser. They all learn from each other new tips and tricks to help keep you feeling your best. So Union takes over their 42-yard line, first down and 10, trailing 14-7 here in the first quarter. Same formation, 4 to the left, 1 to the right. That's how they scored the last play. Thomas will try to get outside again and gets the corner, gets pushed out of bounds and hard hit out of bounds at the 47-yard line, about a 5-yard gain.
No flag. I thought there was possibly going to be a flag when he hit out of bounds, but they didn't say that. Yep. Clock stops.
You remember last week, Jay, you said they ran, 82 plays, I believe, is what you said. So they were on the field a lot. Only run 5 plays so far. Bring up 2nd and... Actually, they only gave him 3 in that play. So bring up 2nd and 7. Forbes, low snap, back, throws down right side, and it's incomplete to Jonke, but who's the flag on?
It's going to be in Jonke. It's going to be in...
Yeah, I think it's going to be on Palmer McCain myself.
Yes.
Let's see how they call it, but from up here, from our vantage point, from what we saw, we think it's on Palmer McCain. Palmer McCain trying to plead his case. But he lost. He needs to get LGKG to plead his case.
He didn't look back. He just ran pretty much right into the receiver.
So 10 seconds to go here. That should start the clock again. And Union's going to get up to the line. Actually, it does not start the clock, so first down and 10. 3 right, 2 left. Thomas, a little swing pass, complete the gun. Gets out of bounds. No, they're not going to say out of bounds, but 3 seconds to go. A 7-yard completion. Brings up 2nd and
wait, there was a penalty.
Personal foul at the end of that play also on Ellwood City.
I thought I saw a face mask, Lee, but...
Goes down to the 20-yard line, so it'll be first down and 10.
With 3 seconds left.
So again, no running back. Thomas by himself. And it'll just be a wildcat. And that will do it for the first quarter after a 2-yard gain with a score 14-7. Ellwood City over Union. We'll be back with Union in the red zone. You're watching high school football, powered by LCAP.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford. 'Cause 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 'c
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity, it's really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
Yeah, welcome back to Ellwood City, 14-7. Ellwood City leading Union right now. Jay, let's take a look and see how our keys to the game are going for the Works in Progress Paint Services. I said they had to stop Palmer and McCain early on. So far, so good.
But they gave up 14 points so far.
Yeah, but they're nice long drives. They're limiting it to them, but Union's doing a nice job. You said somehow they had this, and I also said they had to stop, or you said something about stopping Braylon Thomas. Well, that didn't happen. But the line's doing a good job. So 2nd down and 8 for the Scotties at the 19-yard line. Thanks, Works in Progress Paint Services. We'll take a look at the keys to the second half. Low end around the Mike Gunn. And it can be brought down up at the line of scrimmage. And a nice play there by Dominic Hogue.
He stayed in position and made a good, hard, strong tackle.
So Mike Gunn, 2 carries, -5 and -1. Brings up a 3rd down and 8. Failed to mention that the first down we had a Castle conversion thanks to Castle Asphalt. Bring up 3rd and about 11 now. Just underway to here. Way to go first half.
I'm not sure what Mr. Stanley's range is for field goals.
Not much. After looking at that kickoff or the extra point, I'd say not much. Thomas, then we get a
timeout.
Ponce Insurance timeout, I believe, taken by Union. Actually,
that was Ellwood City.
Actually, Ellwood City was our Ponce Insurance timeout. You can call Agent Dan Ponchance, Jessica Dix, or Tracy Giddens to get started today. LCAP, Lawrence County Social Services, can help individuals and families with applying for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which helps with the cost of food. I want to thank LCAP. And they're going to be sponsoring our Team of the Month, Jay, later on this year, this month. We're going to pick a Team of the Month, and we'll be handing out a shirt. I want to thank our new MVP shirts are going to be coming out next week. MVP Insurance is our new player of the game. We'll announce MVP. You can get the game at MVP Insurance, where there's coach, clients, the better prices, better coverage. Call MVP for the win. That's MVP Insurance having our MVP player of the game, which is pretty fit.
Tell you what, that's nice to a new sponsor league.
So bring up 3rd down and 11-13 to go here first half. 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Seen this many times. Thomas will run left side again. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks another, trying to get through, runs into his own man. 15-10. That gets close to first down. I think he has it. What a run by Braylon Thomas.
Looked like he was stopped 2 or 3 times like a pinball, bouncing around and ended up making the first down.
Yeah, they're going to say just short.
Ooh. His knee must have been down. I thought he made the 10-yard line, but they said, no, he's down in the 11.
Knee must have came to 4th and 1. And judging from the kick by Lucas Stanley, I say you go for it.
Being it's only a yard, also, I think you go for it.
But when you have Braylon Thomas, why not?
I think Braylon Thomas may be right up the middle.
Same formation, 4 left, 1 right. Thomas gets the snap. Gets the first down to the 6-yard line. Tackled by Declan O'Brien. 4-yard gain for Braylon Thomas. I got him at 93 yards unofficially here in this first half. So it'd be 1st and goal, another Castle conversion for the Union Scotties. Running a lot of different type of plays out of here. Is Thomas going to get left side, breaks it back inside, brought down. Nice play by the all-conference player Evan Twiddell, also part of the baseball team. Only give him a short gain of 1, Jay.
Tell you what, I thought he had more than that. If Wpial said, no, you're going down.
At the half, we'll have the Ellwood City Blue Funk Band. Always a lot of fun to watch Ellwood City Band. And we'll also have the Scotty Band. And unfortunately, the ex-drum major cannot be here tonight because he's at Laurel. It looks like Union's going to take a timeout here. They'll take their Ponce Insurance timeout. Be their second of this first half. I want to thank Health and Motion Physical Therapy. The next generation of physical therapy is here. Health and Motion is the only PT clinic in Lawrence County to use newbie simulator technology. Get better faster at Health and Motion and reduce your time on the sideline by up to 70%. Visit Health and Motion Newcastle on Facebook for more info. The Creative Edge, where design and construction come together with experience. From concept to creation, they combine their extensive construction experience with creative design to make your project a reality. You can call 724-652-1372 for more information on 724-652-1372. That's the Creative Edge. Also want to thank the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company also for being tonight's during our broadcast. You get a preview of the upcoming games across the county each week by tuning in the LC SportsNet preview show podcast delivered by the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Second down and 5, 8:56 to go here, first half, 14-7, Ellwood City. Make sure you tune in to the scoreboard show at the end of the game by Triple Live High School Sports Network. Great to hear Don Rebels back, Jay.
Yes, it is. Don does an excellent job in that scoreboard show.
And Lucas Stanley hands off to Thomas, being chased. Looking, throws in the end zone, and it's going to be out incomplete. So Lucas Stanley was your quarterback that time. He hands it off to Thomas coming around. But Ellwood City expecting that. Incomplete.
Very smart to throw the ball out of the end zone.
Bring up third down. Yeah, we mentioned Lucas Stanley. Boy, was he a pure basketball shooter or what, Jay?
Oh.
He's going to be a good one. His dad, Mark, the coach at Union, won the state title in 2003, did his coach. And Matt's the all-time leading scorer, passed his dad last year. Also brothers Anthony and Mark. 3 seconds in the play clock. They might have to use another timeout. They get it away. Nope, they're going to call the timeout first. The third Ponce Insurance timeout. Yeah, with Amani Christian maybe losing 2 of their players, maybe Union might have a chance next year, huh?
We'll see, because this basketball season hasn't started yet, so you know who Amani Christian's going to end up with.
Yeah, that's a good point. But, yeah, getting back to the Stanley was so much fun talking with the 4 brothers and Lucas maybe being the best out of all. We will see, but boy, he can put him down from anywhere. But Coach Stanley's been there a lot of years, and his wife helping out, helping with the free throws and the shots in the backyard. Well, so it's a big family effort there in the Stanley household.
I'm not sure what the coach from Union's upset about, but he's going to hold the refs.
My guess is the play clock might have been started early. That's my guess.
Well, he's still yelling.
And that might be, and they might, that's just a guess of mine, Jay, that play clock might have been started and they weren't supposed to start it because it was an incomplete pass, and maybe they start. But you start the play clock as soon as the play's done, so I don't know.
It seemed like it didn't take too long. There was 3 seconds left. Because you said, there's only 3 seconds left. Got to get this play off, so it seemed like a little bit quick to get to that point.
Let's see if we add some time. We have 8:45 to go here in the first half, and referee's going to come over and talk to Coach Bradley and try to explain what.
I don't know if.
Let's take a look at the referee and see if he gives any type of signal.
It's still 8:45 on the clock, Lee.
Yeah, I'm just I said I was just taking a guess. I do not know.
He's very adamant talking to all the refs.
The referee's still talking to. So I guess we're going to be ready to go. So I'm guessing Union's out of timeouts.
According to the scoreboard, they are. That was their third one.
So we do not know why he was yelling. So 3rd and goal at the 5. How about that?
We'll go with that, Lee.
Yeah, that's about all we can do. Thomas looking, ball stripped, ball loose, picked up, 20, 30, 40, 50, forget about it. 90 yards. Declan O'Brien, touchdown, Ellwood City.
Wow, what a play. I thought for sure he was going to be tackled, and the ball stripped the ball, and once O'Brien picked it up, he was gone. I'm not sure if Thomas tried to switch hands or what he tried to do, but the ball come out, and O'Brien picked it up in a bounce, and he was gone.
Yeah, it looked like he just went back to pass, and when the ball was back there, Jay O'Brien came out and swatted it. Was able, or if it was O'Brien that swatted, I'm not exactly sure, but O'Brien's the one that picked it up. And boy, how about an eligibility or a play of the game right there, huh?
Whew. What a play to take momentum from Union, and we're going in for the tying touchdown.
Caitlin Kreitzer with the extra point, and it's good. Just makes it over the crossbar with a score 21-7. Ellwood City over Union. Watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
And welcome back, 21-7, Ellwood City, 8:30 to go in the first half. Jay, that's a great nomination for the Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game right there. And at the end of the game, we'll have our Player of the Game, sponsored by MVP Insurance, Home, Auto, Term, Life, Liability Insurance, and more. Visit mypins.com, MVP.com. Sorry about that, mvpins.com, mvpins.com for more information and for a free quote.
Braylon Thomas might have something to say about that. He already has a 70-yard run for a touchdown, so maybe he can take another one in.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a barn burner again. Union had to come back last week against Mohawk. We'll have to do it again here tonight.
Tell you what, they looked like they was going to win, like I said, for the tying touchdown, and O'Brien said no.
Another squib kick. Going to be picked up.
Actually
going to be falling the ball.
30.
33, that's Chad Siddall, the sophomore. So Union will take over. Scoring recap sponsored by Joseph's Marketplace, a 90-yard fumble return.
I'm not sure how long it took. I'd say about 12 seconds.
By Declan O'Brien. I'm not even going there. 8:30 left on the clock in the first half. So now it's down to 8:26. 21-7 Ellwood City. Ellwood City, I did not look to see the last time they started 2-0. Trying to do that, but a long way to go in this one.
Especially when you're playing an offense like Union's.
Thomas, back to pass. Throws off one foot, incomplete. Looking for the wide receiver, Andrew Cartwright. Couldn't get it to him.
He threw out his back foot and really didn't have much in that ball. In fact, it was about 2 yards short.
Thomas 1 for 4 on the evening, 4 yards.
He can pass the ball, so
we know that.
Yep. He can do anything he wants to do. Run, pass, kick.
Now we don't have to deal with a sun anymore. Sun is down. And the play clock's not running.
Yet, yeah.
I have no idea. So
that's because it should have been running.
Yeah, it should be. Play clock should be running, so we do not know. As Lucas Stanley's your Lucas Stanley, throw complete to Thomas. 45-yard line, first down. 18-yard completion for Lucas Stanley.
Tackled by Ethan Patterson.
So it's just a little slip. Another way to get the ball to Braylon Thomas, Jay.
Well, they want to get it to him any way they can.
We'll turn your mic down when you go get this 50-50, Jay. No, you can stay on until she gets up here. It's fine.
Okay. Well.
So Lucas Stanley's going to stay your quarterback right now. Thomas is the slot to the left. I got confidence, and I believe we're going to have a Pawnson Insurance timeout because Stanley with the quarterback. I got confidence in you, Jay, saying you can broadcast and buy 50-50 tickets at the same time.
I'm pretty talented,
because we have a camera up here. We'll be able to do our chassis toss later on in the game after we lose our 50-50. That's how much confidence I have on that. Actually, all these great things we say about Braylon Thomas, Jay, there's one thing. Actually, it was all-state quarterback last year, and everything so great we say about Braylon Thomas. There's one thing I do not like about Braylon Thomas.
What's that, Lee?
He's a Cleveland Brown fan.
Oh.
Yeah, so if we can get him to change that, we'll really like him. But he's got to get rid of that Cleveland fanfare. So I didn't like to have that golden nugget tonight.
I wouldn't.
I wanted to. The printer almost broke when I printed it.
I wouldn't want to mention that, Lee.
Too late. First down, 10:46. Stanley looking. He's going to go deep. Jump ball. Who's going to come down with it? Caught by Jonke. Touchdown, Union. Dane Jonke went up between two defenders. Somehow came up with it. 54 yards. Jeez. How about that?
Wow. Just when you thought it was going to be getting out of hand, they come right back.
50-yard touchdown by the Lucas Stanley. The Dane Jonke. Is that 3 plays?
4 plays.
4 plays, and how many yards?
54.
That'd be more than 54.
It was on the 46-yard line.
46, okay. My fault. No, they started because they had the 18-yard completion. Sorry, Lucas Stanley up and good with the score, 21-14. We'll be back. We'll be watching Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Yeah, because Lucas Stanley, he had that 18-yard completion to Thomas the first play.
Yeah,
the 27,
right.
I think it was. 20.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team and how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for homeowners and businesses in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting and related projects for the winter season. Call Joe today, 724-714-4294, to discuss your next project.
Correct me.
And welcome back to Ellwood City. I think we got a long way on the go, Jay.
I'll tell you what, just when you think maybe Ellwood City's going to get ahead of this game, they come right back. That's twice now.
4 plays, 72 yards. Lucas Stanley to Jonke. Thomas with the kick. And it's going to go through the legs of Curry. Going to pick it up at the 20-yard line and fall down the 22-yard line. I just looked on the other side, Jake, because we've been broadcasting. How about the crowd that Union Scotties brought here tonight?
Union always brings a crowd. No matter what sport they play, you have a crowd there.
Yeah, they filled Hershey Stadium last year. It was so much fun to see that. And Heinz Field. Well, sorry, Acrisure Stadium. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Heinz Field's actually at Aliquippa now. So It's a first down and 10 from the 22-yard line. 7:37 to go here first half. We have our LGKG halftime show. The Smalley and the shotguns. Swing past the Curry, gets swamped at the 23-yard line, but we have a flag on the play as
Andrew Cartwright.
Yeah, Cartwright, thank you. I think let's see if they'll decline this penalty, because it was only a 1-yard gain. My guess is they're going to decline it. Yep. So bring it on 2nd and 9.
What's the call? Illegal formation?
I think somebody moved early.
Okay.
They're actually going to call it 2nd and 8 from the 24-yard line. Smalley hands off to Palmer McCain, trying to get to that outside, cuts it back inside, gets down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 6 for Palmer McCain. His biggest run of the night. Brings up third and about a long 3. Ellwood City up to the line quick. Palmer McCain hitting the backfield. He's not going anywhere. There's Cartwright again in the backfield. That's a 1-yard loss for Palmer McCain. Brings up 4th down, and the punting unit comes on. How about the play of Andrew Cartwright, Jay? 5'9", 180 pounds, calling his name an awful lot.
He's been in at least 5 different plays I've seen him connect, and he hits hard. Declan Gray back to punt.
Gets it back. It's a short, wobbly kick. It's going to go out of bounds. Out of bounds about the 43-yard line. So only a 14-yard kick. And Union back in business with 6:22 to go here first half. So NFHS, they're proud to offer 100 high school broadcasts on lcsportsnet.com to watch live or archive the field for free. However, come playoff time, that's no longer the case. Unfortunately, we'll talk a little bit about that as time goes on. First down and 10 for the 43-yard line. Braylon Thomas back in the shotgun. 4 receivers left, 1 right. He will take it. Try to find some room. Get outside. 40. Hit hard. Still on his feet. Crunched again at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard gain.
I believe that was number 15, Declan Gray.
And Thomas gets up slow.
He's going to take a little break, it looks like.
Lucas Stanley will come on. Yeah, he got hit not once but twice.
The first hit he got hit pretty good. The second hit he got leveled. Declan Gray just took him down.
And a play clock must not be working because it's still 25, so we'll just have to keep an eye on the back judge now. And that's probably what happened they're doing that one play, so they're just going to shut it off. So Lucas Stanley takes the snap. Looking. He's going to throw deep. Hit it. Looking for Jonke again. Did he stay in bounds? It's incomplete anyways.
Good play by Dominic Koch to knock it out just to be sure it was going to stay out of bounds.
Lucas Stanley, a 6'2" junior. See if Thomas stays out.
Yeah, he has his helmet off over there, Lee.
Yeah, so he got hit pretty good. It's just time to go check on him and make sure he's okay.
Well, he has to come out of the game. As soon as he get up off the ground, he was motioning, I want to come out.
Time to get a breather, so Lucas Stanley will run this offense. 3rd and 4 from the 37-yard line. High snap, blitz coming, picked up. Stanley gets close to the first down to the 34-yard line. Good open field tackle there by Caden Docio. Runs the 110 hurdles and 300 hurdles this Docio. It's a 3-yard gain for Lucas Stanley. Bring up 4th and short. And Thomas is coming back in.
Yes, he is.
A good job there by Union to pick up that blitz, Jay.
I'll tell you what, Stanley made a couple nice moves to get as many yards back as he did.
So 4th and short, Thomas. High snap, quick throw out, wide open Mike Gunn, first down and more. Breaks the tackle. There he goes, 34 yards. Thomas the Gun, touchdown. 21-20. Just a little quick out, Jay. I think everybody was expecting Thomas to run the ball.
Once Gunn got it, he put a couple moves on, and he was right through 2-3 guys, and he was into the end zone.
So 34 yards.
4 plays.
43 yards. And Lucas Stanley's going to try to complete this and make it a tie game. Kick up, and it's good. We have a tie ball game, my friend. 21-all with 4:27 to go here first half. We'll be back after this 30-second break. You're watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Joseph's Market scoring recap, 34-yard pass from Thomas the Gun. 4 plays, 43 yards. 4:27 left on the clock. Tie game.
Like you said, Lee, this is going to be a good game, and it's been that way. Ellwood City jumps up, Union comes back. Ellwood City jumps up, Union comes back. See if Ellwood City can jump ahead again.
Good strong run up to the 43-yard line is Dante Pierce. So Ellwood City will take over. So that was 34 yards, that completion, correct?
Yes, it was.
Only a second completion in a night for Braylon Thomas.
About 2 minutes for that time of possession before they got the touchdown.
Remember, at the half, we'll have our LGKG halftime show. The Ellwood City and Union bands. As Smalley back to pass. He's looking, avoids a rush. Still looking. Now let's just throw it away. He got leveled again by guess who, Jay?
Andrew Cartwright again.
You're right.
We better not. I don't think we'll be able to forget that name after tonight.
Yeah, he might be up for our MVP player of the game later on. He's been in the backfield all night long.
You might have to change your blocking scheme for him against him.
I might have to actually break out my LCAP sweatshirt here pretty soon. It's around here somewhere. I know you threw it somewhere. Yeah, okay.
And mine's over there too, but I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, that's all right. 2nd down and 10. Palmer McCain breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles. That break open field tackle to keep it to a shorter gain. Dane Jonke, I believe, brought him down.
I think that was Jamel Mitchell. Lee.
Thank you. I took a guess. 8-yard gain for Palmer McCain, his biggest of the night, bring up 3rd and 2. And Mitchell got him from behind. You're correct.
If he wouldn't have, he might have gone another 10, 12 yards. Nice, strong, hard tackle by Mitchell.
Yeah, we mentioned Palmer McCain also on the track team. Short, that's going to be a 1st down, bowling forward. That's just Smalley just going forward in front of that offensive line. So, our Castle asphalt conversion. 1st down.
He got right behind Logan McClymons and went to needed yards for the 1st down.
His 2nd carry of the night. He's 2 for 4 in the air is Chris Smalley. Palmer McCain gets the corner, gets pushed out of bounds. Let's see, looks like he might have a first down, very close to it. And it's a first down for Palmer McCain, his biggest run of the night again now. 8 yards, now 10, another Castle asphalt conversion.
McClain's starting to pick it up a little bit.
Down to 3:08 to go here first half.
A great first half so far, Lee.
Palmer McCain, inside handoff. Gets down to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4. Last week, 25 carries. Last year we mentioned over 1,200 yards rushing. Well, Ellwood City not wasting any time. They're trying to go to those big guys inside and just hand it off to Palmer McCain, let him do his thing. Inside handoff this time. Gagrick. Looks like he gets about 5. They've been using him very effectively. That's his 5th carry, Jay, but he's a nice change of pace.
Well, last week, like I said in the game, he did, I think he was 8 carries for 59 yards.
Yeah, well, he has 410, only 17 yards right now and 5 carries, but 3rd down and 2 from the 28. Gagrick again. I think he got it. Down to the 25. That's going to be another Castle conversion. Down to 2:04. Ellwood City with 2 punts and insurance timeouts.
And Union has none, so they're going to have to stop without the assist from a timeout.
Inside the Gagrick again. Powell push. Give him 3 more. Our LGKG halftime show. Your insurance company's not always on your side, but the law offices in Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George are. Visit them online at lgkg.com for a free consultation. That's LGKG. 2nd down and 7. Clock down to 1:27. Ellwood City complete control right now.
They're taking time off the clock and moving the ball forward.
Boy, I thought Union jumped there for a second. Did not. Palmer McCain down to about the 17-yard line. A quick gain of about 6.
Looks like he's short.
About 3rd and a long 3. Clock down to a minute. In Caitlin Kreitzer's field goal range if you need to. I don't think they will. Smalley trying to get it himself.
Looks like he got it. Now they might have to use one of these timeouts.
They say first down.
Yep.
Another Castle conversion down to the 45 seconds, down to the 17-yard line. Actually down to the 15-yard line, and there's one of our punts insurance timeouts, Jay. And at the half, we will have the Union Band and the Ellwood City Band at halftime.
I can't tell where the ball, they say 15, you're right, Lee.
The Ellwood City Band, directed by Devin Householder, major ed advisor Diane Borowski, the Scotty girl instructors Jessica, thank you, Koskolasco, the major ed choreographer Marissa Kaplan, the percussion instructor Antonio Ferroni, the woodland instructor Katrina Lewandowski, and if I said Lewandowski, excuse me. If I said some of those names wrong, blame James Dawson because he didn't give me all the pronunciations. So 45 seconds left. 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line.
When in doubt, blame Dawson.
Without a doubt. And we have a timeout on Union, so they must have gave him a timeout back, Jay, on that play clock violation. So they did give him a timeout back. If you remember correctly, about in that early first quarter when...
I think they gave that to Ellwood City.
No, they pointed to Union.
Okay.
They pointed to Union, so they must have gave him that timeout back when the play clock
was
broke.
Yep.
So that was a fair but they did not signal that up here. So we still have 45 seconds left here first half. Union is now out of timeouts. They want to make sure they're on the same page. 21-all here.
Looks like Ellwood City has one.
Yes, that's definitely for sure.
You looking for Smiley to throw here, maybe?
I wouldn't be surprised.
They ran about 10 straight plays. Make that 11 plays.
They gave it to Palmer McCain. Breaks it inside, down to the 10. Still running, still running. Powell still moving. Is he in? He's just up to the 4-yard line. First and goal. What a run by Palmer McCain.
That offensive line kept pushing and pushing and pushing.
Quick snap, Palmer McCain. Fumbles the ball. Who has it?
Ellwood City.
They're going to say he was down before the goal line. I think Gagrick jumped on it. Down to 14, 13. They're going to run a play. Down to 12. Smalley stuffed. Stuffed by Robert McCurdy. 5 seconds left. They're going to call their last timeout.
Do you kick it, or do you go and try to get the touchdown?
I have Palmer McCain. I'm just short of the goal. Look how close to the goal line, Jay. I mean, you're inside the 1. I'm taking my chances right now. With the way the offensive line's been playing, Jay.
They've been pushing.
I say go for it. I mean, that's my humble opinion, but of course, if you pull everybody here, I think it'd be about 70-30.
That's 13 straight runs, if my calculation is right.
Well, they better be, because you're the official stats of tonight.
Oh, thank you, Lee.
Palmer McCain now, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 carries for Palmer McCain right now. 3rd and goal. No timeouts. This should be the last play of the half.
Unless you have an extra point.
Palmer McCain, pitch. Will he get in? No, he won't. Union stands. Union holds. Great job, Jamal Mitchell, to string that play out and hold Palmer McCain to a 2-yard loss, and that's going to do it for the first half. What a way to end the first half, Jay.
I'll tell you what, I'm surprised that they didn't go up the middle behind your offensive line instead of trying to take it to the outside. They thought they had to play.
So that's going to do it for the first half with the score 21-all. We're going to keep things right here, and we're going to turn things over for our halftime show. The first, you're going to be hearing the Union Scotty Marching Band. And then you will be hearing for the Ellwood City Blue Funk Band. But we'll just keep things right here.
That was 14 straight plays, all run, but they needed for 41 yards, but they needed 42 for the touchdown. Good stand by Union to keep Ellwood City off the clock, off the field for no touchdown.
Been a great first half.
Very good, 21-all.
So let's turn things over now. Make sure our crowd mic is up. See if that's up there. Is that good? So now time for our Union Scotty Marching Band.
Is your band ready? We open our show with the 1983 German hit 99 Blue Balloons, which was later re-recorded in English as 99 Red Balloons by the artist Nina. Our version features a trumpet solo by our sophomore Hannah Muchiko. Musical elements of the blues, country, and the new popular rock and roll music into this catchy tune. The song was such a hit that Elvis Presley covered it barely a year later as the opening track on his first album. The band's version of Blue Suede Shoes honors the author's legacy by adding an electric guitar solo played by drum major Elliot Lasuka. You can do anything you want to lay off my blue suede shoes.
Water, are you okay?
instantly became one of the fastest chart-topping songs of all time. An estimated 500 million people tuned in to watch the premiere of the music video when it was released in 1991. This infectiously energetic piece closes out our colorful show. Please enjoy Black or White.
tossing it.
1970. Was it just a thing that he like never won, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The guy who used to be in us in Union for years. I always forget his name.
You got that. I'm trying to remind you.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep,
that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
That was good. Sometimes it's like that short, and it's like, yeah, good, you know, a little bit more.
tickets. Oh. They didn't call it yet.
They didn't call it yet. Oh. And that's your halftime show. We'll take about a 2-minute break when we'll be getting ready to start the second half. 21-all here at Ellwood City here at halftime. You're watching high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
BMF Tax and Financial provides businesses and individual tax prep, advising, and consulting. With over 10 years of experience, BMF Tax provides you with big firm expertise with small firm service.
I'm Brandon Fisher, owner of BMF Tax and Financial. Together, we will help you get a better understanding of your taxes and build a relationship along the way. At BMF Tax, I want to take the stress away from taxes and allow you to focus on what you do best.
Call or visit bmftax.com to set up a free consultation. BMF Tax and Financial. Taxes made simple, life made easy.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale-Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day? You guys ready?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
And welcome back to Ellwood City. It's halftime, 21-all.
How about the performance by those two bands, Jay?
I'll tell you what, I do like Ellwood City's band. They had some good music there. The kind I enjoyed from way back.
I like the shuffle. Plus, they played a Notre Dame fight song, which you could always go like that.
Yeah.
But nothing against the Union Scotty. A great performance by two bands here today. It's been a fun first half, Jay. The keys to the second half are works in progress, paint services. How do you think we predicted what we thought here? Braylon Thomas from our Dorn Concrete starters, 9 carries, 91 yards, had that 70-yard touchdown run earlier. Think they're doing a good enough job with him right now, trying to containing him? Or?
I don't think so. Plus, he also had the long touchdown pass, too.
Yes, he did. So the 34-yarder. So I thought the line played an outstanding job for Ellwood City. It was a good job. Union, I think they're doing a pretty good job on Palmer McCain. 17 carries, only 56 yards in that first half. Biggest gains 8 and 10, but mostly 2, 3, 4, -1. So I think they're the key right there for me. I think they're doing a great job on Palmer McCain.
Oh yeah, because he's used to getting 20, 25-yard runs a lot. And
now for Ellwood City, what are your keys? That
I said keep Union off the field. Well, they're keeping Union off the field, but when Union strikes, they're striking quick.
Yeah,
it's just like Union's. They're moving the ball.
Yeah. We'll see how those keys go in the second half. So our Dorn Concrete starters again. Braylon Thomas, 9 carries for 91 yards, 2 for 5, 38 yards through the air. But a key 2 for 3 passing by Lucas Stanley with that touchdown pass, 54 yards and 15 yards, 2 for 3 for 69 yards. Chris Smiley, he's 2 for 4 with 52 yards. Completed a couple passes early, the 28-yarder, the 24-yarder. Hasn't done a lot there. Gagrick for Ellwood City, 8 carries for 26 yards in that first half. So it's been a fun first half. Our Dorn Concrete starters back onto the field, and I thought the offensive line for Union played very well. Both offensive lines I thought did a nice job.
Well, with City at the end of the first half there, they ran it 14 straight times. Like I said, they needed 42 yards to get a touchdown. They got 41 yards. When it come down to the 4th and 2, they didn't make it.
So Ellwood City to kick off as we start the second half. And Jonky will get the ball up to about the 44. So on his feet, the 44-yard line. Good return there by Dane Jonky. So it'll be a first down for Union. That's where they'll start here in the second half. The Shannock up on Laurel early second quarter, midway second quarter, 28-0. You get all the scores later on Triple Live High School Sports
Network's scoreboard show. So Braylon Thomas, after taking that hit, was out for a couple plays early on, but came back in.
And he got the third down completion.
Pitch to Gunn. He's looking to throw. No, now he's going to try to get back out to run. Forget about that. Nowhere to pass, nowhere to run. How about a 6-yard loss to start that off?
Luciano Gagrick added in the tackle there.
Gunn with 3 carries tonight. -5, -1, and now -6. Second and 16.
Like you said, he wanted to throw, and there was nothing there. Then he tried to reverse field, and luckily there was no penalty called for illegal block. Or
at least I'm assuming he wanted to throw.
Oh, he looked like he had his arm cocked.
I thought so, but second down and 16. Play clock still not working here, so that's going to be not functional the rest of the night. Quick pass out the Gun, and he's tackled very, very quickly.
Declan Gray with a tackle.
Boy, he read that play perfectly, didn't he, Jay?
He had a very hard hit on Gunn.
So going backwards as they did to start this game, Jay, if you remember correctly.
They started out
3 and out. They started 3 and out with a -5, a -1, and a 0, I think it was. So third. Scoreboard's got third down at 29, but it's about third and 8. And I changed it to 18-19.
Yep, third and 19.
Thomas
That's more like it.
In the shotgun, high snap, gets it, looking to throw, still looking, dancing, tackled, brought down, loss.
Caden DeCiccio.
So that was a 3-yard loss. Fourth down. They went backwards completely. So Thomas will go back to punt.
Thomas wanted to throw that ball, and there was absolutely nothing. And they held their own in the middle of the field, so he had nowhere to go except down.
So a nice sack there by Docio. Now we have an illegal substitution or a timeout early on taken by Union. That's going to be by Ellwood. So an early Ponce Insurance timeout. Again, LCAP, we will have them.
I believe that was on Union, the timeout.
They pointed towards Ellwood. Yeah, it's Ellwood, home team. Lawrence County Social Services can help individuals and families with applying for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which helps with the cost of food. That's our LCAP Team of the Month Award. So they used to do the play of the game or the player of the game. Now they're going to do the player of the month. Now we have MVP insurance for our MVP game, MVP of the award. 30-second timeout, done. Fourth down and 22. As Thomas will go back to kick. Remember the last time they tried to punt, Jay?
Yes.
It didn't work out too well. Let's see.
Dalen Curry back to receive the punt.
He's running and looking. Line drive, kick, and he's going to field on the fly at the 35. All kinds of steam, 40, 45, 50, out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Nice return.
Got that in a run.
Daylon Curry, 5'9", 150-pound sophomore.
Line drive kick right to Daylon, and he just took off.
So great field position for the Ellwood City Wolverines. 1st and 10 for their 49-yard line. For the Union 49-yard line. Tie game 21-0, just underway third quarter. Palmer McCain, inside handoff. They have a flag on the play down to the 43-yard line, but that might come back. Not a spot foul anymore, but it's past the line of scrimmage. So if it's a holding call, it's going to come back to the 49, and they'll assess the 10-yard penalty. And that's exactly what it is. So they will spot. Now, the old rules, they would spot it at the 43, or but the
hold was about the 45, and they assessed the penalty from there. But this year, they treat it like the NFL and the college. So instead of 1st and 15, it's 1st and 20. I'm still an old fan of the spot foul myself.
I agree with that, Lee. I like it that way, too.
We're a lot alike in that area. We like that old school football.
Well, we are old school, Lee.
Yeah.
We're old.
1st down and 20. Smalley back to pass, looking for the screen pass. He gets it to Gagrick, but read nicely there by Grayson Blakely, who's on the basketball team also at Union, and the baseball team. Holds him to a 2-yard loss, or 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 18.
I think if Gagrick would have took that outside, he might have got a little bit more yards. You cut it back in the middle of the field where the Union was waiting for the tackle.
$21-all here, 3rd quarter, with non-conference matchup between Single A Union and Double A Ellwood City. Ellwood City trying to go 2-0 for the first time since I did not look. It's been a while, so they haven't had a winning season since 2011. Smalley looking deep, overthrows his man. Yeah, that was Michael Walters, who thought he was going to throw it short but did not. Bring up 3rd and long.
Well, you know what? Ellwood City hasn't had a winning record, 2-0 record for a long time because they was 0-25 there. So it's been a long time.
Yeah, Michael Walters wants to, when he graduates, wants to join a carpenter union, and then he wants to join the Army. So, yeah, great. Hopefully he'll be able to make that work for him. Bring up 3rd and long. Passing situation here. Smalley, back to pass. I'll throw it up the middle. It's complete to Walters, but short of the 1st down. 12-yard gain, though.
Looked like tackle by Braylon Thomas.
So bring up 4th down. You would think a punting situation here in 4th and 6.
Nope, looks like they're going to go for it, Lee.
Kind of like Smalley last year. Remember, he had 15 interceptions, Jay. Doing a nice job in the pocket.
Yes, he's doing a real nice job.
A couple nice early decisions, too, that we had, that he just threw the ball away. So they are going to go for it on 4th and 6.
He's learning.
Back to pass, up through the middle. It's incomplete. Diving attempt there by Curry, but they say he did not come up with it. So the Medore Bonner Law turnover for the Union Scotties. Medore Bonner Law, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service. So 8:23 to go. And Dom, if you want to turn that camera this way real quick, we need to do our Chaussee toss. Jay bought the tickets. Our annual Chaussee toss, we bought the 50-50s. Over the head we go. Another loser here at Ellwood. 1st down and 10. Thank you, Dom. For the Ellwood City Wolverines, the Union Scotties. That's tradition now here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Another $5 donated to a good cause. Thomas, Wildcat formation. Goes for about 4 yards. He carried for 91 in the 1st half.
I believe the tackle was, yep. I couldn't tell what the number was.
By a person in blue and white.
Yep. I guess it was Caden Docchio.
Okay. DeCio? Yeah, Caden DeCio.
DeCio. He called him Docchio.
Yeah, I said Docchio before. He called him Docchio, and the coach said so. One or the other. He said, PA announcer said Docchio, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Our coach told us DeCio. So one or the other, he was tackled. Thomas looking, quick slant, up, complete. Be a 1st down. Was that Jonky or not? Yeah, it was Jonky in the completion.
Tackled by McCain. If he wouldn't have got him, he would have been gone. He was the only guy between him and the end zone.
It's an 8-yard completion. So 1st down and 10, a Castle conversion.
First and 10 at the 43. Thomas. A high snap. He's able to control it, but he's going to be break a tackle in the backfield. Tipping down the sideline. He gets to the 40-yard line.
Oh, I think.
No flag on the play. Thought there might have been, but Thomas somehow gets 3 yards on the play.
He had 2 offensive line from Union sticking hands up in the ears. I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him. I saw that, Lee. I thought you caught it too.
Wow. Yeah, it was close.
He gained 3 yards with all that.
Second down and 7. That's the speed and the elusibility from Braylon Thomas.
And quite a few snaps are a little bit errant tonight. Up and down and on. Oh, there's
And
another
that's
one.
over the head of Thomas. He's going to have to fall on this one.
Smart move by Thomas.
Yeah, that's going to take 15 yards off his rushing total.
Caden, what do you want to call him? Docchio?
Let's see what the P announcer says.
Docchio.
So we'll go with Docchio.
Okay.
So Docchio in on the tackle to bring up third and very, very long.
22, according to scoreboard.
I'm going to say third and Nico's. And Lucas Stanley into the quarterback. Stanley back to pass, looking, throws complete. That's Cartwright. Gets down to about the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15, actually 17 in that play. Bring up fourth and about 6 or so, so definitely going to go for it here, I would think.
Well, like you said, we've seen the kicker.
Good play there by Lucas Stanley, though. He shows a lot of poise in the pocket, Jay.
He throws a nice pass.
Thomas going to check back in. Clock down to 5:30 to go here, third quarter. 21 all between Union and Ellwood City. Got a good game. Had a good one last week. Double overtime. Knew I shouldn't have said that, but that's all right.
Depending what you call good.
And there's our Ponce's Insurance timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Oh. Looks like the clock's going to work now.
I want to thank LGKG for sponsoring tonight's halftime show. It's our Ponce's Insurance timeout, and get the best rates and customer service by calling a local agent at Ponce's Insurance. Make sure you tune into the podcast. Let Penn Ohio Bottled Water do the heavy lifting and bring refreshing water to your door. You can get a preview of the upcoming games across the county each week by turning in the LC SportsNet Preview Show podcast delivered by the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. And we mentioned NFHS, the 100 high school broadcast on LC SportsNet. You can watch live or archive for free. However, come playoff time, you won't be able to do that. So we hope to offer the audio-only broadcast for free to go along with these pay-per-view video streams. But we need your help to make it happen. Message us on social media or email network. General Manager James Dotson for more information. When the playoffs start, we will, unfortunately, NFHS owns all broadcast rights and the fees, so we will have to do some tinkering of things to get the games to be able to watch for free. So 4th and 6. Thomas, another high snap. Was looking out to his right, runs left, down to the 35. Did he get enough for the first down out of bounds?
I don't think so.
Going to be close.
Looks like he's short.
Right at the marker. We haven't had a measurement yet this year. And they say first down. So let's give them 5. So Castle conversion. Have you noticed, Jay, in the last year, last year and starting this year, hardly any measurements now?
Yes, I noticed that.
They have not had
the chains do not come out for some reason. Now, I should have asked Mr. Yurge that. I might have to text Mr. Yurge about that, about noticing really not hardly any measurements anymore.
And I think there should be.
Well, the old rules was if it was within a yard, you could request a measurement.
Maybe they changed that rule.
Yeah, I'd have to find out. Thomas takes the high snap, breaks a tackle in the backfield. Another tackle, 35, 30, 25, down to 15. Still on his feet, down to the 12-yard line. What a run by Braylon Thomas, another Castle conversion.
Tell you what, he took that snap almost over his head, and he juked this way and juked that way. Next thing you know, he's down the field for a 20-yard gain.
Actually going to make it officially a 19-yard gain for Braylon Thomas. He's up over 100 yards on the night. Down to the red zone. You can visit they're voted the best of the best in Lawrence County for uniform supply and silk screening. It's the red zone on Wilmington Road. First down and 10 at the 14-yard line. Lucas Stanley into the game. He's going to try to power forward, and forget about that. He's met in the backfield first. That looked like number 39 on the play. That looked like it was Declan O'Brien in at the knees, and then the rest of the posse came to bury him.
He definitely got hit there.
3-yard loss by Lucas Stanley. Second down and 13. No chance for Stanley.
No. Once he was hit, he had more guys bouncing off him.
Well, I like the idea that they're getting Lucas Stanley involved this year because he's probably going to be your starting quarterback next year after Braylon graduates, so get him some experience.
He does a nice job, like you said.
And he's still out there for second down and 14.
Thomas is a wide receiver.
And get a flag or a timeout. I think Union was... Ellwood City offsides. Breath of fresh air tonight, Jay. We haven't had a lot of flags.
Right. And we haven't had any cramps either. I better be quiet, though.
Yeah. Well, Health and Motion's ready for that, just in case.
And so is Penn Bottled Water.
Yeah, they're a local graduate. Mike Mirko at Health and Motion Physical Therapy is looking to get local athletes back on the field, but everyone deserves to be at the top of their game. Physical therapy can help with the whole plan. Not just for the athletes. He hopes to limit exposure to pain medication and physical therapy to a powerful alternative. Second down and 7. Yeah, one or the other. Physical therapy or Penn Ohio bottled water, as Thomas is going to get dropped right around the line of scrimmage as he tried to get to the outside but could not.
Great tackle by Luciano Gagrick.
Gagrick he's getting a job done offensively and defensively here tonight. We're going to have a hard time picking up a player of the game tonight, Jay.
So far I have 2 in mind.
That's good because I'm clueless right now who I might decide to take. Still debating.
Well, we still got a good quarter to go, so a lot can happen in a quarter, as was seen in the second quarter.
Big sophomore offensive lineman in the game for Ellwood City, Jay. Perry Dubois, 5'11", 340-pound sophomore in the middle of that Ellwood City line trying to clog things up. 3rd and 8 at the 13. Thomas back to pass, looking for the crossing pattern. Nothing there. Being chased. Throws back in the end zone. Touchdown!
What was that, number 9?
They complete to Grayson Blakely, number 25.
He was wide open. Thomas waited and waited, and there's Grayson wide open in the corner of the end zone.
With 2:02 left here in the third quarter. 13-yard pass to Blakely. The extra point for Lucas Stanley. So Union takes their first lead of the night. Up, good. With the score 28-21 Union. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You're watching high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
And welcome back. Scoring drive sponsored by Joseph Marketplace. 10 plays, 6:21 off the clock, 13-yard pass from Thomas to Blakely. Gives the Scotties their first lead of the night, Jay, after falling behind 14-0 and 21-7. They battle all the way back and take their first lead.
Like you said, Union does not give up. They was down last week and come back to win.
Thomas with the kick. Going to be picked up deep. They're going to be brought down about the 33-yard line is Daylon Curry. So 1:57 to go.
I see Mr. Roper's in and tackling other men.
From the 34-yard line, Ellwood City will take over. Let's see how this young Ellwood City team takes over. You mentioned earlier, Jay, 18 juniors on this team. But definitely competitive.
Oh, they've been competitive all night. Okay, 34.
Palmer McCain going to grind his way and not get much, if anything.
He might have got a yard if he's lucky.
No, I don't think he was lucky. Going to mark him for nothing. 2nd and 10. As the clock winds down to 1:35. At the end of this game, we will have there'll be the Tri-County Principals post-game show, or Bailey Chiropractic Award, and our MVP award. Yeah, they just put the play clock on 40 and just leaving it there, Jay. It's not going to. So Scotties, all kinds of momentum now.
They're doing an excellent job keeping Elijah Palmer McCain under control.
Gonna try it again. Gets about 6 this time, this Palmer McCain. But again, not letting him get the big gain. Bring up 3rd and about 4.
Blakely wouldn't have made that tackle. He would have got another 15, 20 yards. Made a good, hard tackle.
And a gorgeous night here in Western Pennsylvania.
Getting a little bit of a chill, Lee, because we got our sweatshirts on.
It's September.
Yes.
There are 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and now Union's going to call timeout. At Ponce's Insurance timeout. So we will have our MVP player of the game, home, auto, term, life, liability, insurance, and more. Visit mvpins.com for more information and for a free quote. And we'll have our Maley Chiropractic play of the game with Doctors Mitch Maley, Chris Argero, or Kelsey Bowser. They are voted the best chiropractor in Lawrence County. Along with the Red Zone, they were voted the best also, Jay, in Lawrence County. So you can visit them online at theredzonesports.com. That's theredzonesports.com. See how your group can score big at the Red Zone. Also want to thank the Medore Bonner Law. You can check them out, medorebonerlaw.com.
Very important 3rd down for Ellwood City here. Union has all the control and all the momentum right now.
3rd down and 5. Smalley, inside hand off to Palmer McCain, trying to get inside, cannot, breaks it outside, gets to the 46, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down. Good hard run there by Palmer McCain to get the Castle conversion in the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, I thought he was stopped about 3 yards short, and he lowered his shoulder and barreled through to get the first down.
Palmer McCain listed at 6'2", 205, only a junior.
He's only going to get better.
He was good last year.
Yep. We had 169 yards last week, so looks like he's going to be good this year too, Lee.
Try him again, inside hand. Has room to roam, 50, 45. I thought I saw a flag come in there, but maybe not. Out of bounds at the 43. Did I see a flag or not?
No.
No, I did not. Okay. Thought I did. Another first down. 11-yard gain.
See him stand out against the fence. See when they're. Yeah,
and that's going to do it for the third quarter. With the score, 28-21 Union. You're watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Zingleopole or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
And the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. From the 43-yard line, Palmer McCain. Give him 6 more. The Palmer McCain show now, Jay.
Well, like I said, he's best runner on the team, and the offensive line is get him holes, and he's taking 5 or 6 yards a carry.
Maybe wearing down this offensive line a little bit. Going to fake it this time. Smalley's going to try to hang on to it. Not a good decision as he brought down for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, he put the ball in McCain's breadbasket and pulled her back out, and he didn't go nowhere.
So bring up 3rd and about 7. Yeah, maybe one of the few mistakes. Maybe it was planned, but Smalley probably should have handed that ball off.
I think McCain only would have got 2 or 3, but it's better than losing 2 or 3.
It's a 3rd down and 7. Smalley back to pass. Inside screens complete. Gagrick not going to get there. Union reading that, only a 2-yard gain. Bring up 4th down.
They ran that play a couple times. The last time Gary got about 10 or 12 yards. Not that time. Union was ready for it.
We'll bring up 4th and about 5. Let's see where they go with the ball here. Smalley barks out the signals. 2 receivers to the right. Another inside screen. It's complete. Gagrick cannot get there. Only 2 yards. Union able to hold him. Was that Mitchell again? That was Denon Bowen, the senior, bringing them down. So Union with the Bonner Law turnover. Bring up 1st down Union with 10:05 to go. Great defensive stand there, Jay.
I'll tell you what, number 77, Lutz, come limping off the field a little bit.
Actually, remember, that's Shane Lutz.
Lutz, that's right.
It's here, Lutz or Lutz. This one's Lutz.
That's right. Depending what part of the
depending where you are,
yeah.
I'll give a quick story about that here in a second as Thomas Cartwright goes in motion, and Thomas is going to get the block. And look out. Braylon Thomas, 63 yards, untouched. Touchdown, Scotties. One play, 63 yards. That's an easy Joseph's Marketplace scoring recap.
Once he hit the outside, he was gone. He didn't get touched. And nobody just got even close to him. The speed of Braylon Thomas come through there.
And we have a sideline warning on Union. I did not see if Cartwright was able to throw that block when he was sliding it over towards the line or not, but Thomas read something, and he found just that quick little crease. He took it to the house. His second long run. He had a 70-yarder earlier. This one, 63 yards. Extra point, Lucas Stanley. It's going to be no good. So with a score of 34-21, we'll take a 30-second break. You're watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
34-21, Jay. We still got 9:53 left in this one, but Union, remember, they were down by 14, not once, but twice. Battle back. They had the big goal line stand at halftime, which is a big part of this game right now. And Ellwood City not able to score here in this second half. Ellwood City and Union scoring 13, taking the 34-21 lead.
That stand by Union took a lot of wind out of Ellwood City's sails there, I believe. If they could have got the touchdown or even a field goal, I think it would have helped. They took 4.5 minutes off the clock. And they're driving it right down the field, but when it came time to win, Union held the ground.
I almost trying to think of who made that tackle, if we can remember, because that might be a Maley Chiropractic play of the game option right there, as the kicks fell on by Ellwood City. We have a lot of other ones with Thomas and everything, but that play right there is looming huge, because you said it. I mean, you take the lead going into halftime, all the momentum, and Union stops them there.
I'll tell you what, like I said, I thought they was going to take it in. I mean, they were driving at will, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 yards. Almost every run was positive gain. But they get down close to goal line.
So Ellwood City now will start from their own 31-yard line, down 13. Plenty of time to go. Smalley's only attempted 7 passes here tonight. Probably have to get the ball in the air. He's looking, has a man open. That's complete. That's Curry. Curry stopped about the 38 and a long flag. I think it's going to be a face mask call.
I think you're right, Lee.
Be about a 5-yard completion, but
looked like they pulled his mouth guard right out of his mouth too, Lee.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Jamal Mitchell at the end of the half or who that was. I wish I could remember if we wrote it down. I don't think the Ellwood City folks might have that up there, but
we can go up.
Going to be an honorable mention play of the game anyways.
Yes, whoever made that tackle. I thought it was a host of the players.
Yeah. But nonetheless, 15-yard penalty is going to get the Castle conversion. Should be 15 yards. No, it's only going to be a 5-yard face mask and a first down. That's interesting.
Is that an automatic first down, Lee?
Well, it is now because it's past the sticks.
Well, what would it had to been?
I can't give it. I can't tell you that. First and 10 from the 43. Clock running now with 9:37. Palmer McCain. Stop for about 2 yards. Again, they've done a great job on Palmer McCain.
And he has probably close to 100 yards, but he's nothing big.
I
I got him unofficially for 87, but I was writing those into Thomas, so he's close to 100, I would think. 2nd and 8.
Union got to keep controlling him.
Quick throw, and it's going to be over the head of the intended receivers, Michael Walters, for 3rd down.
Lack of communication because Walters was open. I think he broke in, and he threw the ball out.
Yeah, Ellwood City's line doing a good job. The all-conference linemen of Singer, Grinnan, Twiddell, and Lutz doing a nice job here tonight. Bring up 3rd and 8, just under 9 minutes to go here, 4th quarter.
Ellwood City needs to make a big first down here. Union does not need the ball back at this point.
Smalley looking one way, being rushed out of block, and there's Cartwright again for the sack.
How many times we mentioned his name tonight, Lee?
Andrew Cartwright.
Again.
Gonna bring out the punting team.
I guess there is 8 minutes left, but
so 4th and 8. Gunn and Thomas going back to receive. Nice. Boy, they're kicking it away from them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Can't blame Declan Gray for kicking that away.
I think he wanted to go a little bit more down the sidelines instead of out where he went out.
I think that's a good kick. Kick it out of bounds, get it deep. And so Union will take over at the 40-yard line. As Union really looks to add the icing on the cake right now with 8:18 to go. Thomas. Deck this time, maybe a short gain of 1 yard. Bring up 2nd down. 63 yards for Thomas in that last run for that touchdown. We're down to 7:47 to go here, 4th quarter. Union now just use that play clock.
I'd run the ball until they have to throw it. I'd still run it.
Ellwood City has 2 timeouts left. The Scotties with 1. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Cartwright to the sidecar. Let's give it to Cartwright. Why not? Both hands of the ball. How about that? 4-yard gain for Andrew Cartwright. Why not give him some love?
I'll tell you what, as many tackles he made, he deserves a chance to run the ball. Let somebody try to tackle him.
That ice bath's going to feel good for him.
Yes.
Good-hearted, good young man there, the senior. Bring up 3rd and 7. Actually, about 3rd and 6, I'm calling it. In the 43-yard line, 44-yard line. Empty backfield. Seen this formation a lot tonight.
And Thomas usually gets something out of it every time, too.
He's just going to run left, and he's going to get that 1st down, but there's a flag in the backfield. And I think it's going to be against the Scotties, and it's a holding call.
Yes, that's what it is.
I think it was back at the line of scrimmage, now pushing 10 yards back. Again, we'll have our Tri-County Principals post-game show at the end of this one. We'll hand out our Maley Award and our MVP Award. We got 4 of us here. We'll see if we can come up on the same page for our play of the game and our player of the game here tonight, Jay.
I have a pretty good idea who my choice is going to be.
I'm trying to think outside the box here tonight, so we will.
Well, you can
if we can.
With the plays the person has made.
We will see.
Yes.
Because we can go play and players, so that's the good thing. We have 2 awards to hand out. So 3rd and 16, Thomas in passing formation, but Willie pass. Ellwood City bringing it. That was Gunn in the backfield with the shotgun, and that was a false start on Union, I believe. I believe that was Gunn back here, wasn't it?
Looked like Gunn.
Or is that going to go in Ellwood?
No.
Now it's on Union?
Yep, they just was moving around.
It makes it 3rd down and 21 back to the 29-yard line.
You're going the wrong way.
But the clock will not start now. The old days it would. Now it doesn't, so the penalties on them. Ellwood City cheerleaders looking good here tonight. A lot of cheerleaders. Look at that. We got about 20, at least 20, 25 cheerleaders on the Ellwood City side.
I thought I heard the guy say there was 24 when we walked over the concession stand.
Yeah, for a double-A school, that's some good numbers. It's a 3rd and a bunch for Thomas, and another flag, a delay of game penalty.
It's going to be 3rd.
Back him up to another 5.
3rd and 26.
So 3 straight penalties. A holding, the delay of game, false start. Coach Niebala, it's got to be a little upset right now.
He's going to have to talk with them.
The knee cam. We had the Stacy cam, now we get the knee cam. Thomas, I want to look for him to pass. He's rolling out to his right, and he's just going to try to take off.
Oh.
Boy, he gets leveled.
There is a flag. A hit in Headley, I believe. Looked like he got clothesline.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's going to go against Caden Dokio. Look like a WWE clothesline. Yeah.
You saw the head fly back.
Or was it a good Oscar, too?
No, I don't think so.
So still be 3rd down after the 15-yard penalty. In the NFL and college, that would be a 1st down. But in high school, it's not an automatic 1st down.
Is it from the line of scrimmage, or is it from where it happened at?
For the foul.
Okay, well.
Yeah. But it's still going to bring up 3rd and 11 now. Which I like this rule, too. Keep it 3rd down. Clock at 6:14, and the clock running now.
Ellwood City needs to stop here, get the ball back. They need a touchdown.
And Thomas knows the situation.
He's just letting the clock run.
Yeah,
Very
he's
smart.
He's watching the back, Judge. It's what he should. Thomas hit from the backfield, gets around, gets the corner, slides at the 50. Can be very, very close depending on where he marks. Marks him at the 50. I think he got it. An 11-yard run by Braylon Thomas gets the 1st down. He knew exactly where to go, Jay.
There was a good stiff arm by him, too.
So 1st down, Braylon Thomas keeps the clock. Plus, he stayed in bounds.
He slid.
What a play by Braylon Thomas.
Very intelligent player. Of course, he's been a quarterback for how many years?
I think this is only his 2nd year, actually. Lucas Stanley ended the game to start or play quarterback. Now he's checking out that back, Judge. Cartwright with the carry. Give him a couple. Yeah, keep Lucas out there just for a little bit. Give Braylon a break as he goes over
gets the play. Yep. Good time to give Braylon Thomas a little bit of a break here. Let Lucas Stanley run the offense. With a 13-point lead, you're under 5 minutes to go. Gotta like it.
They're controlling the line of scrimmage in the second half. That play at halftime really seemed to stir him up.
Yeah, Ellwood said he's not scored. Cartwright, nowhere to go. He'll hang on to the balls. He's gang tackled. I think Thomas will probably come back on here in the 3rd and long. Nope, Lucas Stanley looks like he's going to stay out there.
I think I'd leave him out there for a while. Thomas had a good night, and he's got hit pretty good. With the clock running, just let Lucas run the show.
I got Thomas for over 100 yards in the second half. So he's over 200 yards rushing. And Union's got to call Ponson Insurance timeout. And let's take a quick 30-second timeout while we're doing that. You're watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting.
After 2 shoulder surgeries, my doctor wanted me to go to his physical therapy, which was out of town, and I chose Washington Center Physical Therapy.
The availability is absolutely amazing. When we call to get an athlete in, we get them in the exact same day.
I see many patients preoperatively for orthopedic surgeries. Those patients who use Washington Center have the best outcomes.
The bottom line is Washington Center Physical Therapy is your best choice for physical therapy.
Call us at Washington Center Physical Therapy, serving the community for over 20 years.
Yeah, welcome back to Ellwood City. Out-of-town scoreboard on our other game we had. Neshannock defeats Laurel 39-22, where the food was better than the home team playing tonight because Neshannock just dominated, Jay.
Yeah, it was 39-0 before Neshannock sort of left up off the gas pedal a little bit.
Yeah, to the mercy rule went into effect, and then you just so congratulations to Neshannock. They're 1-1 now. Laurel turns to 1-1. 3rd down and 10. Handoff inside, nothing there as Thomas just try to take the time off the clock as Ellwood City will call Ponce's Insurance timeout. Stop the clock at 3:22, forced to punt. Ellwood City down to 1 timeout. Union with no timeouts left. Again, at the end of this game, we'll have our Tri-County Principals post-game show, hand out our awards by MVP and Maley Chiropractic. And thanks, Doran Concrete, Works in Progress, for sponsoring tonight's game. Also, our Washington Center Physical Therapy for sponsoring our pregame show. Great for all the sponsors to come on Castle Asphalt for our Castle conversion. Next week, you and I, Jay, will be at Shenango. Have the Riverside Panthers and the Shenango Wildcats. We'll have 2 cats going at it.
I'm not going to do what I thought. I do not make a good cat impression, so I'll let you do that.
So let's see if they come after him here. Thomas back to kick. Good snap. They did come after him. Almost blocked a fair catch there by Curry. How about the big boy, Jay, that Perry Dubois almost came up with that block. The 340-pounder was back at the foot of Thomas. Good hustle by Perry.
I'll tell you what, he is a big boy.
5'10", 5'11", 340. Not as big as the kid from Newcastle, 440.
440.
Yeah.
He's only in 9th grade,
Yeah, he's
too.
a freshman.
Yep.
Cannot play because they can't find him pants and a helmet.
Yep.
Which is unreal. So Smalley, 3:17 to go. Back to pass.
Quick pass. It's going to be complete for the first down. Still on his feet. Good hustle there by Walters. Get the first down. Stop. Goes for 17 yards for Smiley.
I believe that tackle was by Gunn and a couple other players.
So they need to move here quick. Down to 3 minutes to go. They're trailing by 13 are the Wolverines. Right now for Union, just keep the ball in front of you. Let them have that short stuff in the middle. Sacked in the backfield.
Number 53.
That was Jamel Mitchell, 6'2", 210-pound defensive lineman. Or linebacker in this case. Smalley, no chance. 8-yard loss.
The Ellwood City line was doing a good job earlier in the game. This second half, they just can't keep Union out of the backfield.
Inside handoff, Palmer McCain. There's Mitchell again to bring him down. Great play, Jamal Mitchell. Not folded all in that play.
McCain couldn't even get started because Mitchell was all over him. I'm really impressed by how the Union Scotties have taken control of McCain tonight.
It all started, we go back, we said it 2 or 3 times already, that defensive stand at the end of the half.
Made all the difference. They come out in the second half like a different team. They completely controlled the second half of this game.
Ball tipped and incomplete. Tipped at the line of scrimmage by Lucas Stanley. Bring up 4th down, and looks like Ellwood City's going to concede and punt.
I think he's trying the same play that Curry. The short pass across the middle, but somebody got their big paw up there and knocked her down.
And that's going to do it here tonight, unless I don't think they're going to throw a fake punt here.
No.
Coach Needballa saying, get up here. No, I don't want anybody back right now, just in case they fake it. Let the ball bounce, let it go, let the clock run. Clock goes down to 1:21. Now just time for a few quick snaps, and this game will be done, Jay.
I think they're just going to kneel.
Time to bring the second and the third string in.
Give them a couple minutes of glory.
Remember, Scotties fell down 14-0.
And 21-7.
So the kneel down will take place. We'll take away Thomas's stats. I'm sure he doesn't really care right now.
No, I think he just wants this game to get over.
Yeah, that he got a 1-yard loss. I don't think he cares. He'll let the let the clock go down to under 40. Snap it again. That's going to do it. But a gutsy performance by the Union Scotties. They're going to go to 2-0 on the year. Ellwood City will fall to 1-1. Braylon Thomas showing why he's Braylon Thomas.
Tell you what, he put a good show on tonight.
There's the final snap of the game. And that's going to do it from Ellwood City. A great effort, though, with that 21-7 lead.
They played a good first half. The second half, they just didn't do much of anything.
It was tied at 21 in a defensive stand, and that was it. So final score, the Union Scotties defeat the Ellwood City Wolverines 34-21. We'll be back for our Tri-County Principals postgame show. You're watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone. Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
And welcome back to Ellwood City. This is our Tri-County Principals post-game show. It was a fun one, Jay.
I'll tell you what, it started out like you thought Ellwood City's going to go completely, take the game out of control at the beginning, and they come back, and then Union come back, then Ellwood City come back, then Union come back. They just kept taking turns.
Chris Smiley led this with a 2-yard run. 10 plays, 68-yard drive to start this game off, Jay. It was 7-0, 3 and out for Union, and then Union bounces right, or Ellwood City bounces right back, a 20-yard, 24-yard pass to the Walters, making it 14-0, and a beautiful pass from Smiley to Walters. And then Braylon Thomas, a 70-yard run. One play, just went down the sideline, making it 14-7, and then our play of the game, which we will get into, are a 90-yard fumble return by Declan O'Brien, making it 21-7.5. But then the 14-play drive, Jay, that it looked like Ellwood City was going to go on and take the lead at the half, goal line stand at the end of the first half. No luck, no dice. We go in tied, and then that was it. Union breaks out in the second half, a 34-yard pass from Thomas, the gun, making it 28-21 with 4:27 to go in the third quarter. And then a Thomas to Blakely pass, 13 yards, making it 28-21. And then Thomas with a 63-yard run, 34-21 is your final here tonight from Ellwood City. So a fun game between two pretty good teams that I think have had pretty good years, Jay.
I'll tell you what, it was a very fun game to watch. I mean, like I said, you started out and you weren't sure who was going to do what, but second half, Union was complete control from the beginning of the second half to the end of the game.
We're going to go for Melee Chiropractic play of the game, and I think we're going to go with that 90-yard fumble return by Declan O'Brien, Jay. Talk a little bit about Declan O'Brien, number 39.
I'll tell you
for the Ellwood City Wolverines.
I'll tell you what, Declan O'Brien, I was surprised.
He picked up off a bounce, and for a big man, he got down the field. Of course, he had about 6 guys running beside him for a nice escort into the end zone.
So our Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game.
Melee Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game award to Declan O'Brien of the Ellwood City Wolverines. Melee Chiropractic and Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Declan for today's Play of the Game. Declan will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. Video of tonight's Play of the Game may also be featured on Trib Live High School SportsNet standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. To view tonight's Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game and the full list of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Declan O'Brien of the Ellwood City Wolverines for being tonight's Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
We're going to think outside the box tonight for our MVP Insurance MVP of the Game award, Jay. Braylon Thomas, 2 touchdowns passing, 2 touchdowns running, over 200 yards rushing. You would think that's the obvious choice that we thought we would go with, but we're thinking outside the box tonight because a man that had a great defensive night that was in the backfield all night long, Mr. Andrew Cartwright. Talk a little bit about the 5'9", 180-pound defensive player in Andrew Cartwright.
He had at least 3 sacks, and he was in the backfield all night, and when he tackled, you didn't go nowhere. He hit, and you went down.
So we're thinking outside the box, and congratulations to Andrew Cartwright. Our MVP Insurance proud to present the Player of the Game award to Andrew Cartwright of the Union Scotties. MVP Insurance and the Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Andrew in tonight's Player of the Game. Andrew will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's Player of the Game. To view the full list of this year's Players of the Game, it's a short list straight now. You can go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Player of the Game. Congratulations to Andrew Cartwright for being named tonight's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance. Call MVP for the win. Jay, final thoughts here before we sign off.
I'll tell you what, this was a good game, and Union has an excellent team. I think they're going to have to get a little bit more defense. They left up a couple, long drives, and so we'll see what happens. They're young. It's early in the season.
So I want to thank our great sponsors here for tonight from Ellwood City, the Washington Center Physical Therapy, the Melee Chiropractic, the MVP Insurance, Luxembourg Garbett, Kelly and George, the Red Zone, Medor Bonner Law, the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company, the Health and Motion Physical Therapy, Ponce Insurance, Joseph's Marketplace, Dorn Concrete, Gem Builders, Works in Progress, BMF Tax and Financial, City Rescue Mission, the Tri-Counties Principal Association, the Union Area Education Association, and this broadcast always by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Final score, Union defeats Ellwood City 34-21. For everybody here tonight, for Dom and Josh and Darren on cameras and producing, my brother Jay for being alongside me. My name's Lee Moan. Have a great night, everybody.